Hey guys, so I haven't done an update video in quite some time. The first one I just kind of poured my life out into a vlog status or ramble session, I guess you could call it. So yeah, I basically talked about my life plans and everything that I have going on and what I'd like to see happen in my future, whether it will or not, I don't know, but it might be fun to look back 20 or 30 years from now and go, huh, thought I had it all figured out, didn't I? But God has other plans sometimes, and you just have to roll with them. So, lately I've been trying to tackle that list as best as I can with what I have right now. I realize that I am still young, so while I'm trying to have everything figured out and written out and done, I'm only 21. I have the rest of my life to figure out what I want to be and what I want to do, and that these are the moments that should be just kind of fun and lived out instead of feeling like I have to plan so much that I'm driving myself crazy. So, in the meantime, I have been tackling the list because you have to start somewhere and you have to do something. So, I finally did the first item on my agenda, and that was to get my license. I was calm the night before I took the test, and then I took it, or I got to the DMV, and there's all these cars, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I just want to be done with this. But, my nerves were just so high. It was not cool. But, I know that God was with me, and He totally, gave me peace once I actually got behind the wheel. I was fine, and, yeah, I won't go into too much detail because it's just not important because I passed. But, yeah, I actually got my license in the mail yesterday, so it was official. And I've actually been able to drive a little bit here and there. And I found that I really like it. It's not I don't know if it's my favorite thing to do because sometimes it's kind of stressful. Just, to me, it feels a little exhausting at times, but I guess it just depends on what you're doing. But, yeah, the very first time I drove, I went to my friend's school to help her out with her classroom the day before school started, last Sunday. And as I was pulling out, I heard Life is a Highway. So I was all rocking out, and it was just the weirdest feeling ever, pulling out onto the main street with my dad, not in the car. Usually I was like, where do I go? What do I do? And this time I was calling the shots, and I was the one, figuring out where I was going to go. So that was weird. But I found that it's been helping me think more for myself and to become more independent, where other people aren't making the decisions for me, that I'm just doing it myself. Okay, I'm going here. So I'm going to go here, turn there, bop, bop, and it helps me think ahead. I'm generally a planner, but sometimes I don't think about the little things in between. So it's the process of getting to a place that is really helping me just in general in life, So yeah, I drove there, and then yesterday I drove to my old high school for an alumni thing, which was really weird, and I heard Unanswered Prayers, Come On by Vince Gill, Garth Brooks. So it was just a full circle moment, God has His plans, we have ours. And, sometimes, when I was in high school, I would see myself differently. I thought my life would be different now, and it's not, but that's okay. And God's working behind the scenes, and I just have to trust Him no matter what the circumstances are and see where He takes me. So, yeah, and then after the alumni thing, I went to one of our outdoor shopping centers with one of my best friends, and it was just so weird. I love being able to drive and listen to the radio, and especially during the summer, I just feel like it's fun to drive in my dad's truck, and it'll probably be a little hard to drive all the time and do what I want all the time because I have to share a car right now, but that's all part of the next step in this plan. Right now I'm just kind of enjoying life, taking in the last few moments of summer. I have 3 weeks before school starts, so just kind of hanging out with family and friends, and yeah, not really doing a whole lot of anything. I'm doing a lot of writing and blogging and dreaming and, fun stuff. But because I know once fall starts, it's go time. So yeah, I have a full schedule for the fall, and I was freaked out about it, but the more I think about it and talk about it with friends who have had 18 units and they've worked and all this stuff, I know it can be done. And this time I'm not even going to try to psych myself out. I'm just going to be focused and do what I need to do. That's all there is to it. I want to be more determined than I've ever been, so I feel like this is a way to do it. But yeah, I also want to get a job, hopefully on campus maybe. They have some stuff that you can do, and that way if it does become too much, then I can just bow out, and that way I can just kind of, bow out gracefully, and they understand that school comes first, because that's what they are. So I guess, yeah, I just want to get a job and go to school and, I guess be a college kid. It's kind of overwhelming when I think about it. One of my close friends was telling me today that about, all the stuff she's involved with, and how she worked, and she went to church, and she was really involved with that, and she was really involved with this, and I'm like, how do you do it? And she's like, honestly, God, And I guess that's what it comes down to, just having faith in Him that He's never going to give you more than you can handle. So, I guess I just have to know my boundaries and know what I can handle and know what I can... I guess I just want to go in with the intentions of, I want to do and focus on the things that are going to help me get further in my career. Why would I do something that's just going to, just kill time? So, definitely just want to kind of take it easy, when I first get in, but, as soon as I'm kind of used to the schedule, then I want to get involved, and I want to apply for a job and do all those things and have an awesome time. Because I just feel like I want to experience life. I'm 21. I should be having fun and going out with friends and, doing more independent stuff instead of just being cooped up all the time and watching TV, and, and maybe that is part of the college life. I mean, I guess it's different for everyone, but, I guess I just gotta do what's right for me, too. So we'll see what this new college life experience is gonna bring. I feel like I'm starting college all over again, because I went to community college, but now this is a major university that, has a ton of stuff to do, and it's just really weird. This whole growing up thing is really weird. When I hear my friends and family talking about getting married and having kids and talking about money problems and moving out, it's just, especially kids or friends that I grew up with from junior high on to now, it's like, what are we doing? This is weird. Talking about getting married and jobs and graduating college. I mean, it's just all really, really weird. Yeah. So, I don't know if it ever stops being weird. You never hear your parents talk about the transition from, teenager to adulthood, and it seems like it happens overnight. So, yeah. I mean, that's why I hope these videos help my kids to know that I totally struggled with, even though I know what I want to do, I don't know what I'm doing at the same time. So you just have to trust God and know what you love, and I guess the two will meet somewhere in the middle, and you'll find your calling. So, yeah, I'm just enjoying life until then. So, I hope you all are having a wonderful weekend, and I'm gonna go get ready for bed.